Yeah, hi, good evening, everyone. Can you let me know in the chat is my screen is visible and I am audible so that we will start our session today. And give me a second. I don't know why my webcam is not working. So I'm just verifying it once. And give me a second, guys. I'm just opening the YouTube as well on my end so that I will see your comments and I can give you the replies as well. So it's unlisted live. Slowly people will join in 1 or 2 minutes. So let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes and let people also join with us so that we can discuss a lot of things about the TCS aptitude preparation. Yeah, guys, please let me know in the comment section. People are not responding. Guys, am I audible? And the screen is visible. So I'm checking with my webcam as well whether I am visible or not. Guys, you guys need to respond in the chat. I'm checking again my mic as well. So my mic is also working fine on my end. Yes, I think webcam is also working fine. Yeah, I just started my live as well. So yes, guys. So please everyone quickly let me know whether my writing pad also visible. And without any further delay, we will start the session. Why? Because we waited for sufficient time of 5 minutes to others to join as well. So I hope we can start now. Yeah, please be active in the YouTube comment section so that I can interact with you guys. Why? Because if there is no response from your side, I felt like the live is disconnected. So please be active in the comment section and chat section so that I can continuously talk with you, right? So this today's session is very important. Why? Because I am going to tell you how to prepare for the major important three categories which is having high scoring chances. In that one, first one is elementary statistics. I am going to teach you today, and visual reasoning and data interpretation. So, a lot of people having the exams from tomorrow already teachers started their examination. So, rather than learning a lot of things, if you understand few concepts which are more scoring in the TCS, if you are able to achieve the theoretical part and if you remember few formulas, this TCS clearance chances will be high, right? In short duration. So that's why I am talking about very important topics. Previous live sessions, we discussed about all the quantitative or numerical ability important topics as well as logical reasoning important topics. Now in this session, I am going to teach you other than those important topics, what are the major topics that are having high weightage rather than we are talking about the importance and everything. These three topics will have a high weightage, which is nothing but if you observe data interpretation in the normal numerical ability and the advanced quantitative aptitude, both together they will ask 2 to 3 questions easily. And elementary statistics become the most one of the important topic. Why? Because in the data science related, data analyst related, statistics become recent time very important. So you need to know basic formulas of the elementary stats also. So they're minimum asking 2 questions and maximum of 3 to 4 questions. And when coming to the visual reasoning, in the logical reasoning and advanced logical reasoning, the visual reasoning questions they are asking around 3 questions minimum. Maximum, I have seen 5 questions in a examination. So this is very important topic. So if you have any queries while I'm explaining each and every topic, I'm not going to teach you a lot of questions. I'm going to teach you the important formulas you need to note down for your tomorrow or later, whoever have exams later. So yes, we waited for sufficient time. People were joined. GG in the chat, everyone, and we will start our today's discussion without any further delay. And this session will be a bit long, but please be in the online. It will be really helpful for you. And just have a rough notebook aside. And whatever the formulas I am talking about, please note it down. And if you once listen to this class, you don't have to prepare for these 3 topics anymore. Okay, so please try to do this and GG in the chat, and we will start our session. Yes, I'm looking into the chat now. How people are getting my point, I would like to know also, right? Okay, guys, everyone is so quiet. I think it's a subscribers only chat. So please try to subscribe first, then try to comment in these videos or in the live so that I will ask you give you the answers. Can we switch sections among the part A? No, they will give you the order. After completion of a particular section only, you will navigate to the next section. You can navigate in between. Okay. Yeah. So everyone, please update your live to the live. Why? Because some people are saying hi now. So I think they are joined just now. Okay, let's talk without any further delay. So elementary statistics. Guys, elementary statistics is not a difficult topic. You need to know few topics which are noted here. So just look at here, guys. Introduction is not required as of now. So I will tell you about the mean, and you need to note it down. The formulas and median I will teach you, and you need to note it down the formula. Mode I will teach you. You need to note it down the formula. And what is the relation between all these three? So hardly it will take 10-15 minutes. That's it. And next, I will tell you what is the range, standard deviation, variance, mean deviation about the median. So if you understand these words and these formulas, if you remember, trust me, in the examination, you can score 2 to 3 marks based on the elementary statistics. From the last 2 years, they're asking very vastly. This year, I'm expecting they will increase more, or they will stick to this number only. So it's better to understand. So, yeah, meanwhile, if you have any doubts related to the examination tomorrow, if you guys have any examination, you can ask me, I will answer you guys. Don't worry. Along with teaching, I will clear your doubts as well. So, we don't need to discuss all the things. Actually, these slides are for complete theory, but we don't need to explain the theory. Why? Because elementary statistics, if I start deeply explanation, it will take 2 to 3 hours. And visual reasoning only it will take 2 hours. And data validation itself it will take 2 to 3 hours. But I am minimizing the all the 5 hours content to 1 hour or 1.5 hour. So please stay along with me and I'm skipping the topics. So before going to talk about mean, median, mode, you need to know about the data. What is actually data? Which is nothing but in the elementary statistics, you will see 2 types of data. Those 2 types of data are nothing but normal variable data, which is nothing but they will give you raw data. So, for example, they will say 5, comma 6, comma 7, comma 8, comma 9. So they will give you the random values and they will ask you to find mean, mode, median. So the normal ungrouped data or raw data we will say. This raw data you can easily find using simple abbreviation or theory of this concept of each mean, mode, mean, median. But there is a second category data. Whenever you see the data is given like this. So in the group data, they will give you X value and frequency. So 4, 6, 9, 10, and 15, and the frequency 5, 10, 10, 10, 7, 8. And there is another category like they will give you the ranges as well. So I would like to show you that also. So sometimes they will give you the ranges as well. So earlier it is given constant value. Now they are giving ranges. So 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 60 to 50 to 70 like this. Then how to do the problems based on the data. This is the first thing you need to remember. Guys, simply remember when the normal data is given. Normal data means raw data or ungrouped data. So the mean formula is equal to note it down, please note it down. Mean is equal to sum of the elements or sum of the observations divided by the number of observations, something like this. You already know, right? So use same formula. Don't think about anything. Okay. So here I am not teaching you the theory. Here I am not teaching you the question and answers. I am giving the last minute tips, frankly I'm saying. Okay, so whenever you see normal data and they're asking for the mean, just to do this problem, note it down this formula. That's it. If you are having zero knowledge in elementary statistics, this video is enough for tomorrow examination. Okay, next. If they have given group data, what to do? If they have given group data, the mean formula is equal to, remember, sigma xi fi divided by sigma f. What is this? Nothing. It's very simple. Multiply x and y 20. Multiply x and y 60. Multiply x and y 90. Next 70. Next 15 into 8, whatever it may be, 40 and 80, 120. And after multiplying them, add them. This value is equal to the numerator. Denominator is nothing but just add all the frequencies. So whenever the data is changing, the process to do also will change. This is what you remember. Okay. So 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 7 plus 8, total 40. So total 360 by 40 will be equal to 90 is the answer for this. Am I clear? Please let me know in the chat. Have you got two formulas of mean for the normal data and grouped data? Everyone who got this concept, GG in the chat? I'm looking into the chat meanwhile. Yes, there will be a coding question related to DSA as well. For example, if you would like to aiming for the prime role, TCS prime role, I always suggest you guys, you need to solve advanced level question using DSA concept because they will look for time complexity. So whoever reduce the time complexity of the problem, they are having high chances to get selected for TCS prime. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nityananda and Shreya for the confirmation. So just look into the next problem. Sir, you said only two formulas, but what if the mean is given for group data like this, which is having range? So don't do anything, guys. Just take the average of the class mark, which is nothing but here 0 to 10. What is the average? 0 and 10 sum divided by 2, which is 5. And 10 and 20 divided by 2 is nothing but 15. So take the middle values and create the class mark and do the same process. Again, we are doing the same process if you observe. So 5 into 2, 10, 15 into 6, 90, 25 into 9, 225, 35 into 7, 245, and 45 into 4, 180. So mean have only two formulas, but if they have given this type of range data, just convert that into normal previous grouped data. That's it. Topic completed. Next, what is median? So I would like to tell you the simple thing, which is nothing but median is nothing but once you, anyone in the chat, what is median? Simple. Once you arrange them in the ascending order or descending order, the middle position is called median. So here there is no calculation in the raw data. Remember, the data is two types and never change. Always two types is the data, raw data and tabular or grouped data. So first we will talk about raw data. Raw data is nothing but, here frankly I'm telling you, you don't need to know about all the abbreviations or anything. Simply remember whatever I'm talking. Okay. So arrange the data in ascending order and find the middle term, that is called median. That's it. Sir, what if we get middle terms, two middle terms? Then if you get two middle terms, find the average of them. Then it will be equal to median. So sometimes you will get only one data in the middle, that is called median. Sometimes you will get two datas. So just find the average of it and it will become the median. So median is nothing but either you have to write in ascending order or descending order and find the middle value enough. I hope everyone is noting quickly. Why? Because you don't have to verify, you don't have to do the problems as well. I will tell you which problems you need to do. Okay. So don't do the problems. Whenever I say this topic, do the problems, then go to our prime and start practicing those topics. And remaining topics you don't have to practice now. If you don't have a time, if you have a time, you can practice now. Okay. Next, median. So again, I would like to tell you this, guys. Give me a second. Yeah. Just look at it, guys. The class is given, frequency is given, right? Then how to find the median? So mean has a formula, right? Similarly, median also has a formula. Please note it down. The median formula is equal to L plus N by 2 minus C divided by F into H. I will tell you each and everything, don't worry. Okay. So, what is the L, sir? N by 2, C and F and H. First, I will tell you this. The first major problem solver is L. If you know L, 50% of the problem is completed. What is the L meant? L meant by simple thing. L is nothing but lower limit of median class. So, the term median class we don't know. What is median class? This is what, right? So first, you need to know how to find the median class. Median class is nothing but, I would like to tell you this. First, find the cumulative frequency. What is meant by cumulative frequency, sir? Nothing. Just add the frequencies continuously and note those values. So 2, 12 before we have one variable, that is 2. 2 plus 12 is 14. Next, 22, right? Add previous values. 22 plus 12 plus 2, answer is 36. 8. So 36 plus 8, 44. 44 plus 6 is 50. So this is called cumulative frequency. So the cumulative frequency is nothing but n value. Total number of observations. Total 50 observations. So n value is equal to 50. Okay. So in order to find the cumulative frequency, first, guys, what is meant by median? Tell me in the chat. There are 50 observations. Median is nothing but middle value. Am I right or not? Tell me in the chat. So whether you are getting or not, I would like to know. Median is nothing but middle term of 50 elements. Yes, I am looking into the chart. That's why I'm looking down. So I can show you. Okay, whether you are not replying or I am not getting on mail. I'm just reopening the link. Okay, people are so quiet. Thank you. And guys, if you are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe so that you can comment on this video. It's a unlisted live. So right. So the middle term for the 50 elements is 25. So where the 25th element exists, the corresponding class is called as median class. So the median class is nothing but 20 to 30. So now, yeah, guys, people who are joining just now, they are getting the video from the beginning. Please press on the live button. Directly, you will come to the present live. Okay. So here the median class is 20 to 30. L is nothing but lower limit of median class. We know median class is 20 to 30 and lower limit is 20. So L value is 20. So this is how you need to find. So for the median, simple steps, just follow this. Find the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency means summing the frequencies. And take the last 50 elements, which is nothing but total elements are 50. Divide into half. So 25. Where 25th element will be exist, that is called your median class. 25th elements exist at this 36 elements. So 20 to 30 is your answer. So L value is 20. Next, N. N value is already we know 50. Divide by 2 is 25. Minus. What is C? Remember guys, C is nothing but cumulative frequency before median class. So this is the median class before cumulative frequency is 14. So remember, don't take present cumulative frequency, take previous one. So 14 divided by F is nothing but frequency of median class. Frequency of median class is 22. And into H. H is nothing but guys, range. Okay, so 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. What is the difference between them? 10, right? So you have to multiply with 10. So just look at here, 25 and 14 difference is 11. And 11 cancel this 2 times. 2 will cancel this 5 times. So 20 plus 5, the answer is 25. Am I clear? Everyone who are in the live, please quickly tell me, have you got it? Or if you're not, please note this formula and I will tell you where to go as well. Why? Because in the live, I am bit quick. I'm explaining very fast. I can understand that. So please go to our Prepinsta Prime. You guys all are having our Prepinsta Prime access, right? Either you can go to TCS NQT Crash Course directly and you can navigate to elementary statistics under the foundation section. If not, also you can go to quantity aptitude section. Under this, we have a elementary statistics section separately. So again, I'm telling you, after logging into this, please go to see elementary statistics section here. So if you have any doubts, you can go to this median section and you will find the complete in detail step-by-step theory. Still, if you don't understand, if you understand, don't revise, invest your time wisely on the other topics. Okay. So next topic is mode. Simply remember, mode is nothing but, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, and 3. So in the given numbers, which number repeated the most number of times is called as mode. So simply just look at here. 3 is repeated most number of times. So your answer is 3. Simple. That's it. Nothing else you need to remember. The element which is repeated most number of times is your mode. So the data have no mode, one mode, or more than one mode. What is this? Which is nothing but, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the mode of this sequence if they're asked? Remember, the answer is no mode. Why? Because if it is came only once, the mode value is simply no mode, which is 0. For example, I have 1 also. 1, 1, which is nothing but mode is 1, and it is also having one mode as well. For example, 2 also there. So 1, 1 is there, 2 and 2 also repeated 2 times. So this is have 2 mode. Okay. Or if it is third value repeated for 2 times, it is having mode 3. So this is how you need to know about the mode. Okay. So the data is raw data is very simple. Mode is very easy to find. Then what is about grouped data? In the grouped data, again as a median, you need to remember this formula. And this is also very easy. It's not a difficult thing. Just look at here how I am doing. Okay. So mode is equal to L plus brackets of Fm minus F1 divided by 2Fm minus F1 minus F2 into H. Here, I would like to tell you one thing, which is nothing but what is L, what is Fm, F1, F2, right? So just look at here. Lower limit of the model class. Sir, earlier we found median class. Now, how to find model class? It's very simple, way easy than the median class, which is nothing but look at the frequencies. Here is the frequency is the highest, right? So wherever your frequency is high, the corresponding class is called as model class. Okay, so this is a model class. Next, what is FM? FM is nothing but model class frequency 12 minus what is F1? I'm not talking about the abbreviations, guys. I'm just telling you directly. F1 is nothing but previous frequency, so 10 divided by 2 FM. So 2 times 12 is nothing but 24. F1 is nothing but previous, so minus 10. F2 is nothing but after, so 6. Into H is nothing but frequency range. 0 to 20, 20 to 40 means difference is 20. Plus, what is meant by L? L is nothing but lower limit of the model class. Lower limit is 40. So simple. Here we left with 2. Here we left with 8. This will cancel this 4 times. 4 will cancel this 5 times. So the answer is 40. Very simple, guys, if you remember the formulas. Nothing else, and I don't want to elaborate much. We have a lot of things to understand. And note it down the next formula, the relationship between median, mode, and mean. Just note it down. Don't think about the background and the theory or anything. Whenever you got out of these 3 elements, they have given 2 elements. Simply use this formula. Okay. Next. These are all the quiz problems. Actually, usually I will discuss, but I don't want to discuss now. Why? Because we have a lot of things to discuss. So, what is the range next? Range is nothing but simply remember the difference between highest frequency and the lowest frequency. That's it. Apart from that, you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. So, next one, I would like to tell you Please note it down. These two slides are very important. Whenever they ask about the variance and standard deviation, you need to take care of these two formulas. Variance means rho square is equal to 1 by n sigma I is equal to 1 by n xi minus mu whole square. And another formula is there, s square is equal to 1 by n minus 1. The difference between these two, mu or x bar or anything, both are same. But the only difference between them is 1 by n and 1 by n minus 1. When I have to use the 1 by n, when I have to use 1 by n minus 1. This is what you need to know, which is nothing but, remember guys, if the population is given, you have to use 1 by n. If the sample is given, you have to use 1 by n minus 1. Sir, how to find this? This is the only trick you need to understand. The formula you can easily remember, and I will explain about all the elements, how you can do it in the questions as well. But the remembrance of the important thing is when to use 1 by n, when to use 1 by n minus 1. So population is nothing but, if they said this is the complete data, then use 1 by n. If they said we took 4 random elements from 100 elements, so you are taking only sample out of the huge value, right? So whenever they said randomly we pick some samples from the huge data, something like that, they said always use the second formula. Okay, what is this x and x bar, sir, and square and everything? Very, very simple concept. I would like to tell you. X is nothing but frequency, mu is nothing but average of the frequency. So I will show you how to find that also. So let's look into the problem. See, for example, this is the one problem I would like to solve everything. 50, 38, 79, 46, and 57, right? So x bar or mu, or for example, in the standard deviation, you will see this mu and x bar, right? So in the standard deviation or variance, if you see x bar or mu means, remember this is called a mean. So first you need to find the sum of the elements divided by 5. So first you need to find the average. So we will get the average. For example, for all these 5 elements, you got 54.2 as a average. See guys, whenever you are doing the elementary statistics, please use virtual calculator fastly. Why? Because this elements calculations will take bit time. So that's why they are providing a calculator as well. Virtually use it. So next, what to do? It's very simple. Take the difference of these two elements, which is nothing but sigma xi minus x bar is nothing but xi is nothing but present frequency minus average whole square, and sigma is nothing but plus, right? A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 and so on, right? Sigma A means. Similarly, sigma xi minus x bar is nothing but first element and the average difference square plus second element and the average difference square plus average difference square. So, irrespective of formula, see, again I'm telling you, whether you are finding standard deviation or variance or population variance or sample variance or standard deviation for the population or sample, whatever it is. The common formula, if you observe, the common formula is xi minus x bar, or in this place they are using mu bar, x square. This formula is constant if you observe. So even I will show you again in the previous slide. See, xi minus x bar, xi minus mu square, xi minus mu bar, xi minus x bar square. So the term is constant. So whatever they ask, find the value. Okay. After you got this value, mu xi minus x square whole square. So xi minus x bar whole square. After finding this value, if you divide it by n, this is called variance for population. And if you divide by n minus 1, it is variance for the sample. Sample means it will decrease by 1. Remember that. Sample means few. So minus 1. Next, if you put square root, it will become standard deviation. That's it. If you use 1 by n, it is standard deviation for population. If you use n minus 1, standard deviation for the samples. So this is the core problem. And if you add on few things, it will change the formula. That's it. Okay. I hope 4 formulas you remembered, right? And see how to use n minus 1. There are 45 students in the class. 5 students were randomly selected. So tell me, out of 45, 5 students are randomly selected means so out of 45 students, only 5 students selected means it is become sample or population. Tell me in the chat. And everyone, whoever watching it, please press on the live button so that there will be less difference between my communication and your comments. I'm looking into the chat. Please, everyone respond. Have you got till now? Yeah, this is a sample. Why? Because only few elements we are taking. Thank you, Amar. So just look into the next concept for today, that is non-verbal reasoning. One of the easiest concept you need to know to score at least 2 to 3 marks in a good way. So just look at here how to do this type of problems. Guys, here I would like to tell you a few different categories. Those are called abstract reasoning, inductive reasoning, non-verbal analogy, spatial ability, embedded figures, mirror and word images. So here I am not elaborating in a very huge dedicated way. Why? Because if I start explaining from the elementary level itself, it will itself take me 2 hours. But this is a quick revision sessions, right? You already took the Prepinsta Prime or TCS crash course, you started already your preparation. Daily live classes we are doing for brush up your skills, to brush up your theoretical knowledge. So that's why I am quickly going through this within half an hour. Why? Because for the data interpretation also it will take half an hour. So if you miss at any point, please let me know. Next, what is abstract reasoning? What is inductive reasoning? Non-verbal, spatial, embedded, water and mirror images. Trust me, frankly, don't thought about any theoretical concept. Tomorrow is the examination for few people. That's why I'm saying, or 1 week also, you can follow the same in the crash course or in a quick way. If you want to learn, you don't have to learn the theoretical names. All you need to know is how the problem will appear and how I need to solve. That's it. Don't bother about the names. Okay, how the problem will appear, I will tell you here. Just look at it. They will give you a grade. They will give you a grade. And they will ask you one element and they will give you all the remaining elements and you need to recognize the pattern among them. That's it. This is called abstract or inductive reasoning. Okay. So just look at here, guys. 70% of the problems, for example, 3 by 3 grid or square boxes or this type of 4 by 4 grid, they have given, always remember, 70% logic they build based on the row and 30% logic they will build based on the column. Okay. So just always go with the row first. 100%, not 100%, 70%, the problem will be solved in the row logic. This is the best practice. If you don't get logic in the row, then go for columns. So this is having only 30% chance. So in order to verify the rows, hardly you will take 30 seconds. If 30 seconds are wasted and you felt like there is no logic, and immediately switch to the other pattern, and in 30 seconds you can easily crack down the logic, and in the next 20 seconds you can answer it as well. So hardly they will give you for the visual reasoning 60 seconds to 75 seconds max they will give for the visual reasoning questions. So 60 seconds to 75 seconds. This is also very high. So I suggest my students always, whoever will do practice more, I'll always suggest them to do below 60, and even 40 seconds is a good time. Okay. So remember, always go to row first and then go to the columns. Okay. I'm not explaining the concept, guys. Okay. So see, for example, next question, they have given some patterns. Let's go to the row. Square is inside, square is outside, square is not here. Next, go to the triangle. Triangle is here, triangle is not here, and triangle is inside. See here, triangle is outside, here triangle is inside. The circle is inside, the circle is outside. So, whatever the element is inside, it's need to appear in the next row or in any row outside. See, for example, the triangle is inside and it is appeared only outside once. So every element is appearing once only, either inside and outside. So see here, triangle is outside, triangle is inside. So it won't appear in the end box. Why? Because its role is completed. Next, reverse triangle is shaded, but there is no reverse triangle is outside. So our answer must be reverse triangle is outside. Next, circle is outside here. So it will go to the inside in the next picture. So circle is inside. Whatever the inside block, it will be shaded. Now tell me, option D is correct or not? Okay. So I'm not talking about, or I'm not waiting about the students. Why? Because they're seeing the pattern very, sorry, live very late, I think. And there is a huge gap between you guys and me. So this is also one kind of pattern which is asked in previous year, like 2022 TCS. So the shaded block is on the left side corner and it shifted to right hand side corner. So it is shifted by one place. Next, the shaded area is shifted to this, which is two blocks. So earlier it is only having one block shift. Next it is having two block shift. So similarly, will it follow or not? Why? Because remember, guys, when you see the pattern, don't look into that like randomly. Always create the logic, whatever you are getting instantly. So if it is wrong, in the second row, it will get eliminated. Again, you think for the new one. Don't think in the A. Put it out on the paper. Okay. So here it is traveling from middle to the another middle with one block gap. Next, it was here and it is shifted to here with the two block shift. So first one gap and shifting, next two gaps and shifting. But how it is shifting? See, it is rotating like this, clockwise. So here also it will do. Clockwise one block, clockwise two blocks. Here, here. So answer will be this. Am I right or not? Tell me in the chart quickly. Option C. So I'm looking into the chart to confirm from my end. Is it correct or not? Simple or not? Tell me. Okay. So the next problem, just look at here, guys. Abstract or inductive reasoning. The second category is row wise. Directly they will give you one row and you need to find. See, A, B, C, D, and E. A to B, B to C, C to D will have a relationship, and you need to find the D to E relationship, and you have to conclude the final output. So see, all are showing 3 o'clock. Like imagine like a clock, 3 o'clock. Next they are showing the 6 o'clock. Next they are showing the 12 o'clock. Next again they are showing 9 o'clock. So here 3 to 6 is 90 degrees turn, and 6 to 12 180 degrees turn, and next 12 to 9 270 degrees turn. So 90 to 180, 180 to 270, 270 to 360. So the last answer will be 9 itself. Option C. Here I don't have to explain anything. So this is how you need to find the logic. So this is a one category you need to remember, guys. I don't want to go very in depth about it. So you need, one topic that how abstract and inductive reasonings will come, which is nothing but grid-wise, row-wise. Grid-wise means to go through rows first, then go through columns for next. In the single row means always you can find it easily. Just you need to practice. So you know how to practice all those things also. Non-verbal analogy. I don't want to go with very huge names. Non-verbal analogy is nothing but simply they will give you two pictures. You have to find the relationship between those two pictures. And again, they will give you the question with one figure and you have to find the second figure. So if you observe here, guys, please let me know if the screen is visible or not. Anyone in the chat? I because accidentally icon got pressed. So I would like to know the screen is visible or not. Okay, just to get here. The first figure and the second figure will have a relationship. And you need to find the relationship between third and fourth. How 3 will change it to 4 like that. Okay. So circle is here and circle is completely shaded. Okay. And a triangle is shaded and it went inside and it is not shaded now. Okay. So square is outside. So square will become big and it is fully shaded. And arrow will go inside and it will be unshaded. But if you observe, guys, here it is indicating the pointer towards top or upwards. But here point is showing towards down, right? So it is rotated also. So arrow also will be rotated. So answer will be option A. So a lot of people already answered. So just you need to know this model. That's it. So next, you don't have to discuss all these models. Next, it's one of the important topic from the last 2 years. Frankly, I'm saying directly, visual reasoning is equal to spatial ability, which is nothing but figure and factor analysis. Directly, TCS is adopting from the last 2 years. So, what is figure and factor analysis, sir? It is nothing but they will give you folded or unfolded cube, and they will ask you the questions based on it. See, what is a folded cube, sir? What is unfolded cube means? Simply imagine a box, paper box. So with the paper, you will create a cube, right? Easily by folding all the sides, you can make a cube. So that is called folds and figure and factor analysis. So we will make three-dimensional figure to two-dimensional, two-dimensional figure to three-dimensional. So we need to know how to create. So remember, guys, in the spatial ability, one important word is there that is called opposite faces. Opposite faces. So if you know opposite faces in 3D model, opposite faces cannot see together. So this is what you need to do. First, you need to find opposite faces. And remember, in the three-dimensional view, that is called actually isometric view. In isometric view, you can't see the opposite face at a time. So some people may get confused. So I would like to show you in an easy way. For example, here I am showing my mobile here like this. So I am seeing at the back camera view. So I can able to see the back glass and one side of the edge and the bottom edge. I am unable to see this edge and this edge and my temple glass. So at any instant, if you are watching a cube, you can only watch three faces at a time. This is isometric view. So this is the logic you need to follow. So they will say the cube is formed by folding the two-dimensional paper. Then which is a valid cube, which is a not valid cube. So for example, in the cube, I have given front camera and back camera together in a same picture. It is wrong. Why? Because in three-dimensional, if I am looking at the back camera, you guys are looking into the front camera. So this is what will happen, and remember this for sure. Okay. Simple logic. We will find the opposite faces. Second one, if the opposite faces you are seeing at a time, the cube is wrong. That's it. Okay. So for example, see, A and C are opposite, and B and D are opposite. So every figure will have opposite faces equation. Okay. One place will be different. And next one is EF is different. Same things. So let's look into the one problem so that you guys can understand. See, they will give you different problems. Always do like this. Okay. So one cube, one place need to be difference. So every cube will have each and every the corresponding pair. So you need to know about all these things. We have given in our prime. Please watch that. Different opposite faces you can know. In this single video, I can't explain everything. Okay. So just look at this problem. It's very simple. A and D are opposite. So AD and BE is opposite. BE and ON is opposite. Remember, if these are opposite, you can't see them together in the isometric view. So they're asking for from the given options which figure can be formed. Can be formed means valid cube. Valid cube means the group cannot come together. So AD, if they come together, the cube is wrong. BE, B and E come together, the cube is wrong. ON, if ON come together, the cube is wrong. So option B is correct. Am I clear or not? Tell me in the chat. Or am I need to explain anything? Just give me a second. I'm opening the chat as well. Yeah, Aman, Achita, Akash. Yeah, you guys are giving the answers. Good. Just look into the next problem. See, I have taken one model. I am giving you one shortcut. That's enough. Okay. Don't bother about any other shortcuts. See, this is the direct question from TCS actually. We just modified it a bit. So 1, 3 together and 4, 6 together and 2, 5 together, right? See, choose the alternative boxes that cannot be formed. Cannot, right? So which is a invalid cube? 1 3 is together. 1 3 is here together. So it is a invalid cube. Next 4 6. 4 6. So C is also invalid. Next 2 5. So A is also a invalid. I want invalid, right? So my answer is ABC. So answer is option D. So this is how you need to do in the examination. Hardly how much it is taking the time. If you use our shortcut, 30 seconds or not, tell me in the chat. If you use the shortcut, 30 seconds is enough or not. So I'm not explaining all the figures. Please do it on your own. So all the remaining blocks were explained in the theoretical video. If you want to know, please visit the Triple Prime and watch over there. So you can go to the our triplestepprime.com and under the give me a second, guys. Yes, under the TCS NQT crash course. Yeah. In foundation section, you can see visual reasoning video. So there I have explained this question, sorry, theory around 128 minutes. So nearly 2 hours. So if you guys want to learn in depth, please watch this video. Okay, so next embedded figure. What is embedded figure? Embedded figure is very simple thing, which is nothing but where this figure you can able to see in the options. So it's all about your imaginary skill. Okay, so this is it's like looking like a small arrow, right? Or you can say it is a yeah, Priyanka, please contact our CST team. They will definitely help you about your login extensions and everything. Or support@prepinster.com or the number will be shared in the chat and you can reach out to that number and your issue will be resolved. So this is like an arrow, right? So if you observe, there is no arrow in the option 1. There is no arrow indication in option 4. Next, if you observe one thing, the cross symbol. What is the difference between these two? The cross symbol, right? So it is not present in the 2. So answer is 3 is correct. See, it's all about imaginary. Even I can't explain. There is no proper explanations for this type of things also. Okay. So next, you can tell the answer. I don't want to waste our time. So option 4 is correct. By looking itself, I can say there is no this symbol, there is no cross symbol, there is no cross symbol. So this is the answer. 4. Next, another topic you need to remember water images and mirror images. What is meant by the water images? What is meant by the mirror images? If you understand by these two pictures, it's more than enough. You are good to go in the examination. You can easily solve the problems. So remember, mirror image is nothing but see the line between the people is vertical, right? So you have to shift them vertically. So whenever they ask for mirror image, fold the paper vertically and imagine how the image will shift towards right hand side. That is your answer. If they're asking for water image means I can draw the line between these two persons is a horizontal, which is nothing but shift horizontally, right? So don't bother about the spellings, guys. Just I will write roughly. So shift horizontally. Horizontally means, for example, the image is like this, just fold like this. So horizontal shift. So if you have this imagination in your brain, mirror image means vertical, and water images means horizontal shift. If you have that imaginary thing in your brain, you can go to the exam and you can sit, and how you will write the exam, let's see. Very simple. They are asking for water image. Water means horizontal. So you will draw the line under the word. So all the things will rotate like horizontal, right? So R will become like this. So wherever the line is there, it is like door closing, right? The nearest screw, for example, this is the door. Door last point will move, right? So I can simply say, I don't want to explain in a 3D model. Simply remember, the point nearest to the line will move only nearest in the opposite, and far from the line will go to the far. So that's why the R will create like this. For example, A is there. See, this is the nearest points to the line, right? So they will stick to the near only. And the farthest point will go to the farthest. So A will become like this. So you need to know about all the things. I can't explain virtually or anything. So how the option will become? R will come here. So in the horizontal shift, R will remain in the beginning itself. So if you observe option A beginning with T, option B beginning with T, it is wrong. And if you observe option D, R is showing same, it is also wrong. R is got reversed, it is right. So with one element you get the answer. See, for example, T will become like this. So always imagine, guys, if you are folding, how this look like. That's it. Imaginary skills. There is no explanation needed as well. Next, mirror image. Mirror image means, remember, nearest will come nearest, I said, right? So this is a vertical line. Vertical line, first nearest is A. So A will become A. So if you observe, this is the nearest A and this is the farthest one. But A shape will never change. Some letters, vertical shift will never change, right? And E, see, E is like this. If you fold, it will become like this. Why? Because this is the nearest points, this is the farthest line. Okay, AE, how it is? Option A is verified, option B is verified, option D got eliminated, option C is also verified. So if I start doing all the things, I will waste my time, right? So at this time, you need to use bit extra effort, that is option elimination. So I know how to eliminate the options in these categories. So just look at here. What is the difference between the options? First AE, so I got eliminated AE. So remaining options is this, right? So what is the major difference between them? Which is nothing but, if you observe, A got reversed. So actually in the vertical, A remains same only. It won't shift any angle. So I can eliminate the option A also. So I left with option C and option D. What is the difference between them? If you observe, the only difference between them is E. Guys, if you observe, the second letter E is shifted. So here also it's need to shift, right? So how can it is constant? Wrong. So option B is correct. Yes, a lot of people said it correctly. Next, all these mirror images, I don't have to explain. So remember, they're asking for water image, right? So this is the water, which is nothing but horizontal line. So this V will become like A. So option C and option B got eliminated, and this V will look like this V only. So option A is correct, option D is wrong. Why? Because it won't shift to opposite. It will show in the same plane, same direction. Okay. I hope you guys are getting. I don't have to explain about this much. So that's it, guys. This is about elementary statistics and visual reasoning. Then the next topic we have data interpretation. So I have explained the two topics, right? So I would like to listen from the students. Whether these two topics you can directly go to the tomorrow examination, you can attempt or not. Whoever have a content till these two topics, G in the chat. And next half an hour we will conclude the session with this another topic. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, Akash saying yes, he can go directly to the examination. Guys, if the live is buffering, please always press on the live button so directly you guys can understand. Stay with me. Okay, cool. So just look into the next concept, that is data interpretation, which is nothing but very simple topic, guys. But you need to have a knowledge of the basics of quantitative aptitude. Frankly, I'm telling you, if you are at, for example, if you are at the basic level of quantitative aptitude, if you got, then data interpretation is easy. So that's why we'll always say the students choose data interpretation after you completed the basic arithmetic. So which is nothing but the data interpretation problems 90% depends on averages, ratio proportions, arithmetic calculation, percentages, profit and loss. Remaining 10% maybe varies based on the profit and loss, and they will give you some kind of straight away questions. Sometimes they will ask subtractions, additions, everything. All are included here, I think. So I'm not getting apart from this, but still there is a chances. So 90% problems will be asking based on this only. So if you know averages concept, the formula is very important here. And if you know ratio proportions, how to solve, the formula is work here. If you know addition, subtraction, multiplication, divisions, the formulas will work here. And if you know percentages, if they're asking for the percentage, then you have to use the formula here. If you know profit and loss, then only you can solve these problems here. Yes, the last one is allegations and mixtures. Sometimes the problems of DA depends on this topic as well. So remember, if you want to start data interpretation, you need to be good. Again, I'm saying not best. Good means at least you need to know the formulas, or at least you need to know the wording of these topics. So averages or mean, ratio proportions, arithmetic calculations, percentages, and profit and loss. So again, guys, you need to practice all those things. Okay. Sir, okay. In data interpretation, we have a lot of different model questions. But in the TCS, what kind of questions you will ask? Guys, here I would like to tell you, in the TCS, if I want to do specific way to tell you, these are all the DA or data interpretation questions, like pie chart, which looks like circle or this. Both are same. The representation is a bit different. That's it. Styles. And tabular. They will give you rows and columns like this, and you need to do the problems. Bar chart. They will represent the data in bar graphs are multi-line graphs, multiple lines. For example, they will give you first year, second year of section A, first year, second year, section B, third year, fourth year, like that. Okay. And next, stacked bar is nothing but on the bar graph only, they will give second one. For example, see, or three areas they will give like this. Okay, this is the stacked bar graph. Next, line chart. Line chart means they will give you the only data points and they will connect the lines. And next one is radar or web chart, which is nothing but it would look like a circular web chart. Okay. Next. Next, missing DA. So, as per my knowledge and previous 5 years TCS, they are not asking missing DA and combined DA. These are for the advanced level, banking level questions. So, as of now, they are not asking. People are need to know about all the things. That's why we will include everything. But when coming to the TCS for tomorrow exam or for the TCS complete exam, I suggest pie chart. So I'm whatever I'm talking about, only prepare those. It's more than enough as of now. So we will prepare 100% for the student who have a bandwidth. But if you don't have bandwidth, we will try to score major, right? Majority of the question. Pie chart, tabular, bar, line. Radar also TCS will follow, but from last 2 years, if I see the paper, radar is not asking. If you see 2022 paper and 2021 paper, radar chart is there in the TCS. Okay, so you can skip last three if you don't have a time, and you can skip the stacked bar chart also. It's not a big task. If you want, I can explain also simply in a one word. So majorly you need to focus on pie chart, table chart, bar chart, and line chart. So how they will be represents and how to solve it. You need to remember that only. Okay. I can't explain you guys everything from the beginning to end. Okay. So simply and fastly I will tell you. Pie chart will have a two types. First type is based on percentages. So if they have given percentage, remember the circle is of 100%. Okay. So percentages based, you need to solve the problem. And the second category is nothing but degrees. See, 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 135 degrees, 37.5 degrees, 42.7 degrees. Then remember, always circle is 360 degrees. Based on this, you need to find the answer. Okay, so let's see one or two problems, how you can manage them. I will tell you. See, the given pie chart. See, if I know the theory of the previous topics I said, how I will do the problem. The given pie chart shows the data regarding the percentage distribution of the number of people affected by the floods in 5 different places. Okay, information is okay. Total number of people affected in the 5 places is 24,500. Okay. So all are given in the percentages. So total is 100%, means the value is equal to 100%. Now look at the question carefully. Find the average number of people affected by floods in place 1, place 4, and place 5. Guys, what is the average means? You have to find the average, right? Place 1. Place 1 means it is blue color. So 24. And place 4, which is nothing but yellow, 20. Place 5, which is nothing but red. Sorry, red or orange? Red, which is nothing but 20. Guys, tell me, a lot of people will do 22% of 24500 and 24% of 24500 and 20% of 245 00 they will find. Am I right or not? Yes, they will do like that only. But trust me, don't do like that. Always you need to go with percentages directly. If you want to know why, please visit our TCS NQT course. You guys all know about our trip Instagram, and you guys have already the access to TCS NQT. So that's why I'm talking about it. Why? Because within 10-15 minutes I can't complete everything. So that's why again and again I'm showing this. And go and please, after the session, please immediately complete this topic. So go to TCS NQT and don't worry about these lines. I'm explaining right, so that's why I didn't erase. Okay, and scroll down. Yeah, go to foundation numerical. I think we linked here. Yeah, we have embedded the topic in advance. See, data introduction theory, pie chart. Give me a second. Just see, guys, data introduction theory video is here. So yes, I can watch, but you guys cannot watch. Why? Because the streaming is disabled in our sharing side. So you can't screen record our data, right? So you can go to data interpretation theory like tabular, data sufficiency and everything, pie chart and tabular. Mostly these are the topics they're asking. That's why we have highlighted these two topics. So please watch the corresponding videos if you still have any doubts. Okay. So remember, you don't have to calculate overall value. Directly calculate the average in the percentage itself. So what is the average of the percentage? 64 by 3. 64 will cancel how many times? Sorry, 66 I think, right? 22 times. What is 22% of this value? That is your answer. 10% is 240, sorry, 2450. And 20% will be 484900. And see, the answer will be more than 4900. So the answer is either 5880 or 5390. So 20% is this, then guys, the color is correct or not? 145. 5349. Okay, let me verify once. 2450, 2450, 245, 245, 09. Okay. The answer is C, guys. I did the calculation wrongly. Sorry. And thank you, Akash, for the verification. So I think I added wrongly. That's why I ended up with, actually, it's a 4900, right? So 490 I need to add. So earlier I have given 4880 something. It is a wrong. Okay. So this is how you need to calculate. Next. See, guys, very simple. This is 100%. Do the calculations on the percentages and at last convert into the value. For example, see, find the difference between average number of people affected in floods 5 and 2 together. The average number of the people affected in the floods, place 4 and 1 together. See, guys, it's very easy. 5 and 2. 5 is red, 2 is orange. So both together is nothing but 38. And place 1 and place 4. Place 1 is blue, place 4 is yellow. Blue and yellow together is 44. 38, 44 difference is how much? 38, 44 difference is how much? 6, right? But they are asking for average. So divide by 2. Divide by 2 means 3. So 3% is the answer. What is 3% of 245? 245 into 3. Answer is 5137. 735. Option C. See, here the percentage calculation and everything, I don't have to explain this much. If you're good at percentages, you can easily do this problems. Okay, again I'm telling you, data interpretation is dependent. Again, I'm telling you one thing that if you miss the previous topics like averages, ratio proportions, and everything, please complete it by today. And if tomorrow or day after tomorrow, if we have a chance again, I will come to the live and I will complete the remaining data interpretation topics as well. Why? Because from it's been very long session, I am unable to complete the data interpretation. We have only 1.5 hour session only. So that's why I'm bit wrapping this up. So still, I would like to tell you this. So pie charts and table chart. Okay. For example, see how the table chart they will ask. What is the average of high rating of Noida for all the companies? So Noida, high rating, all the companies are given. So what you need to do is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add 5 numbers, divide by 5, you will get the average. What you will do? You will do manually or you will do virtual calculator? Tell me in the chat. Yeah, Akash, sorry, in this session I can't maybe able to discuss one more question. But still I'm saying guys, if you guys recommended, we will come again live for the data interpretation. Why? Because we are running out of the time. We will create another session for you. Don't worry. In the session, I will complete the data interpretation. Okay. So not learn in hurry. Please complete the prerequisitions and you can do that. Yeah, virtual calculator is best for the tabular data. So whenever tabular DI is given, remember please use virtual calculator. Why? Because numbers will be very big. Okay. Next, they have with bar charts. See, they will give you the data in the bars. 2005 will have three different values. 2006 will have two different values. 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010 like this. So they will give you the complete data. So in my point of view, remember pie chart, tabular chart, and a bar chart. Please complete these three. If tomorrow you have an examination, these three are 90% enough. They won't ask you apart from this. If you still have a time, please go to our Prepinsta Prime and today please complete the remaining data interpretation topics. If you have TCS crash course, go to the TCS crash course and complete, and those are enough for the TCS. And if you have an ample amount of time and your examination date is not yet known, please go to our Prepinsta Prime and go to a dedicated section under the aptitude. We have a data interpretation course separately. So please complete that course. Within one day, you can complete so that you can score 3 to 4 marks. So that's it for today. And thank you so much, guys. So that's it. I would like to conclude why because it's been a long session. I don't want to extend also. So if we have another ample amount of session, we will take another session and I will complete the data interpretation remaining topics. And whatever the doubts you will have, I will directly take those doubts and I will clarify you. Okay. Happy preparation from our minister and all the best for tomorrow exams if you have any. And if you still have any doubts, you can ask me now. I will stay in the session for another 1 minute. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Or else we will conclude the session in next 1 or 2 minutes. And please share our support number as well in the comment section, who are moderating, so that people can also reach us. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Normal cutoff for selection at the TCS NQT. You need to be top 20%. Actually, TCS will follow not cutoff oriented, like there is no static number. Actually, they will go with the percentile oriented. For example, whoever will score the top score, they will take the top 20% from that number. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the live. See you in the next live session. Happy preparation. Bye bye.